Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're just going to recap the couple of games from last night from all the teams involved in the MLB playoff race still going on. Almost came this close to putting an X through the first team here on the list, but before we jump into that, please subscribe to the channel if you're interested in following along on the MLB playoff race, NFL season, hockey season, all that stuff coming up. And we do stuff every day on the channel, making videos. Looking for video ideas. If you want to see a certain kind of video, let me know and I'll look into doing something like that for you guys. So let me know. So let's jump into it. Athletics 2, Astros 1. I was this close to putting that X through the through the A's. The A's 4 games back now, still I guess 7-8 games left in the season. They win. They won back-to-back now, a little bit of a streak going. They essentially have to win every single game the rest of the way and get some help. They did get, I don't know if you would say they got any help yesterday because the two teams they're chasing for that second wild card spot both won. So that's why I was this close. But I don't like to eliminate people on a win, but eventually you're going to run out of games. And that's going to be the case. The A's were down 1-0 in the 7th here, going after Tucker hit his 28th home run, and they generate a run, and then the bottom of the 9th, they walk it off. So a little bit of craziness going on in Oakland. 7 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts for Manaea, putting the team on his back right when they need him most, and Valdez goes 6.21 run, 3 Ks. He's ready for postseason, sporting that 2.98 ERA. He's ready to face the White Sox. And the A's are hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Yankees 5, Boston 3. So the Yankees now won 5 in a row, 2 in a row against Boston, right after we all thought they were falling out of the race, all that fun stuff. They're now tied exactly with Boston for that wild card. So depending on who wins tonight is going to be leading the wild card race, and the other one's going to be at jeopardy. They're playing the late Sunday night game, so we'll be talking about that quickly in the power rankings. Tonight, Boston was out 2-0 about halfway through the game. Plawecki hits his 3rd of the season, giving them a boost in the third inning, 1-0. It's the 8th inning, though, and the bullpen again for Boston, which has been struggling quite a bit lately. They give up 4 runs, and it's all coming off the grand slam of Carlos Stanton, just crushing the ball on the long ball, proving to get the Yankees out of it. There's 3 on, 2 out in the 8th inning. And Boston just can't get out of it. They put up an innocent Dalbec home run in the 9th. He continues to be one of their hottest batters as of late. Pivetta, 5.11 earned, 7 Ks. Great inning for Pivetta. Just can't hold when Hoek comes in for the bullpen and Hernandez gives up that home run. Cortez goes 4.1, 2 earned runs. The stash is out in full force for the Yankees, and they pick up that much needed, wanted win. Blue Jays 6, Twins 1. So this is the kind of game that we've been expecting to see from the Blue Jays all series long against the Twins, but they lost the first 2 and they put themselves in a pretty bad predicament. 2 games back now. They pretty much have to win today because guaranteed they'll at least have Boston or Yankees lose, which would make them 1 game out of the wild card. Should they lose today, they're going to keep that 2 games away and 3 games away from the leader. So they got to find a win today. Going into play New York tomorrow, it's a big series against them. The home run ball was alive and well for the Jays after falling behind 1-0 in the first. Robbie Ray had a couple of struggling situations, but he seemed to get out of it over and over again. Hernandez hits a solo shot, and Semien in the 6th inning hits a solo shot, his 43rd of the season, and then a 2-run shot from Springer. So the home run ball was alive and well for the Blue Jays. Ray goes 6, 106 Ks. Few too many walks in there. Back to a little bit of his concern there. We see Gant go 3, 1 earned run, 1 K for the Twins. And the Jays, it's going to come down to today and the first series of next week to really see where they're going to be sitting in the playoff race. The last team in the American League that is in the wild card run is the Mariners, who got demolished. They'd been on a pretty good win streak and they'd really gotten back into the hunt, but now they're going to lose while the other teams win, so they're going to fall back to 3 games back, and they have a really tough series against the A's. Pretty much one of those teams got to sweep if they're going to keep their playoffs alive, but they're alive and well right now, getting demolished in this one. No Renfrigo hits his 6th home run of the season. That's the only home run that comes in the game, and the rest of it's just generated. Ohtani, 2-hit, 3 RBI night. Gonsolin, a 2-hit, 4 RBI night. Tyler Anderson's going to get charged with 9 of the earned runs. Poor guy. And there's a 7-inning relief on the side for the Angels. Pretty interesting with Diaz doing that. Bullpen doesn't do too much to help with Sheffield and Ramirez still giving up more runs for the Mariners. Very bad timing loss for them. Taking a look at the wild card race, because like we know, let's take a quick look at the wild card. We got the Rays, who are about 5 games up on Houston and all that, so that's going to pretty much stay. After they've won in 3 in a row, they've pretty much all but locked up that first place spot. Boston and that, like I said, tied for the wild card. We got Jays 2 games back, and they're going to play the Twins tonight. And they got Yankees in Baltimore, Seattle. 3 games back. They got Oakland next week, so one of those guys is going to be eliminated. Oakland could be very well eliminated tonight if they lose, in my opinion. And then we'll get to the West right now. So kicking things off with that, Cardinals continue to win, by the way. Win streak 16 or something now. Ridiculous. Phillies 3, Pirates 0. So the Phillies have done what they needed to do. I've said it all season long when teams come in and play teams like the Pirates, the Orioles, and if they get the sweeps, they're taking care of what they can take care of. That's exactly what the Phillies did ever since they had that huge comeback against the Pirates. I think it was Friday. They've turned it on. Verling, first home run of the season. Harper, his 34th. And we see Suarez go the full 9 innings. Complete shutout. 7 strikeouts. And that's a huge win for the Phillies. So they can maintain some catch up on the Braves, who they won this one in 10. There's some craziness going down in San Diego last night. Unfortunately, some tragic news coming to San Diego when a mom and her child passed away after falling from the stadium. Looked like they were going to pretty much take care of it. It was 2-2 after 3. San Diego put up 4 in the 5th, but immediately answered by 6. A 3-run shot with Solar for the Braves, his 25th this season. We see on the Padres side a bunch of early home runs. Frazier, Hosmer, and Machado all hit home runs before the 5th. And it's the 9th inning. Blows it again. Melancon, 6th blown save of the season. Nothing can just seems to be going right for the Padres. I know they're eliminated already, but they can definitely play spoiler. I going at 4.2, giving up 7 earned runs and 3 home runs, and he's going to get bailed out by his team. Will Smith pick up his 34th save of the season, and they win while the Phillies win, so that race maintains the same. In the National League West, we have the Dodgers losing to the Diamondbacks, so they gave the Giants a chance to finally take another game back from the Dodgers, who had been slowly chipping away. Diamondbacks just chipping out, put 1 in the 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 5th, 1 run, so they're up to a 4-0 lead early. Marte, 13th home run. Kelly, his 13th as well, coming in those first 2 innings. Dodgers don't get on the board till the 6th. Trey Turner pretty much getting all the runs for the Dodgers, 2 home runs for him, and that's all it is. That's all they can get, and they lose a tough one against a team they want to win if they want this division. Kershaw goes 4.1, 3 earned runs, 3 Ks. Didn't have the greatest of outings, 73 pitches, and he kind of put his team behind the 8 ball. It was Gallen. He looked good. 6 innings, pitched 1 earned run, 8 Ks. Well, the Diamondbacks pick up the win. Giants win to get a little bit of bigger lead, much needed, and after the first inning they were down 2-1, but the pitching comes in and shuts the door the rest of the way, and their bats do the rest of the work. Belt hits a solo shot, but he also hits one in the 1st and 5th inning, so Belt carrying the load. 3-hit, 4 RBI night for him. The 5th inning one, a 3-run shot. John Gray goes 4.2, 4 runs, 5 Ks. Desclafani, he only gives up the 2 runs in that first inning over 4. They keep them short with 77 pitches, but the bullpen does come in and do the rest for the Giants. So it's a big win for them in the regular season race, in the division races. We have Philadelphia 1.5 games back. Looks like to me they have played 1 more game than the Braves. So they're 1 win behind, but they're 2 losses. So the Braves do have that game in hand. These 2 teams are going to meet next week, and that's going to be the series that means it all for them. Of course, Dodgers lose and fall 2 games back. That's exactly what San Francisco needed. They got a little bit of a cushion going in. I know their schedule isn't the easiest, but they got Diamondbacks next week as well as the Padres. And the Padres have been one of the worst teams in the National League over the past month or two. Really, if you look at the records over the past month or two, Padres one of the worst. And there you have it. That's the playoff race as we see it this morning on Sunday. Football is kicking off in 2 hours, really, and we're going to do an hour and a half. An hour and a half from now, we'll do a quick show, just previewing my picks and the games. So make sure you check that out. Otherwise, guys, we'll see you guys later for power rankings or this video, which we'll do tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.